Hello, boys and girls. This is Teacher Grace, and welcome back to our English class.
Our lesson for today is Theme 5, Family. Lesson 5, Theme Review.
It's review time. So this time, before we go to our books, I'm going to show you all the vocabularies or the new words that we studied in this theme from Lesson 1, Lesson 2, Lesson 3, and Lesson 4. And I will give you time for about 3 seconds, samnati, to name each picture. Are you ready? Let's start. First, who's this? Great. Next, who's this? Good. Who's this? Wonderful. Next, who's this? Great. Next, who's this? Good. Next, who's this? Great. Next, who's this? Next, what letter is this? Great. Next, what letter is this? Next, what letter is this? Who's this? Great! Who's this? And lastly, who's this? Did you get all the correct answers? Wonderful! This is for you! Alright, let's move on now to our student's book. Open up your student's book on pages 54 and 55. Page 54, Listening.
Theme 5, Family. Lesson 5, Listening. Listen and circle. Look at the pictures. Listen. There is one example.
Who's she? She's my mom.
Can you see the circle? This is an example.
Okay,
Now,
get ready.
listen and circle. 1,
Who's he? He's my grandpa.
2,
Who's she? She's my sister.
3,
Who's she? She's my friend.
Now listen again.
Did you get all the correct answers? Great! Reading and writing. Look, trace, and match. Example. This is my grandma. Ta-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And then grandma is here. You're going to trace the letters, but in example, it's already traced, so no need to trace it, okay? Number 2. This is my brother. Trace it to the word brother and then trace the letters until the end. Number 2. This is my dad. Trace it to the word dad. And number 3. This is my mom. Great. Let's move on. It's time to sing a song! Yay!
Who's he? Who's she? Who is in your family? Who's he? Who's she? Grandma, grandpa, mom, dad, sister, baby brother and me. Who's he? Who's she? Who brother and me. Grandma, grandpa, mom, dad, sister, baby brother and me.
Yay! Clap your hands to yourself. It's a cute song, right? About family. Let's continue. It's game time! Alright, in our game, you are going to play the board game. Let's read the instructions here so it's easy for you to understand. Board game. Pairs take turns. Winner, move 2 spaces. Loser, move 1 space. So you're going to start here and then you're going to finish here. Okay? It says there, look at the shapes. Look at the shapes. The shapes are on the top inside the circle. And then use the useful language from the theme to ask and answer correctly. Wrong answer, you have to move back 1 space. To win the game, get to the finish line to win. Okay? You can play this with your mom, your dad, your brothers and sisters. You can play this with anyone as long as you do it correctly from start to finish. And our useful language are below. Okay? Just follow it and have fun. Next, I can. Okay, there are 3 stars on the right side and you are going to color only 1 star at a time. Okay? Let's start. I can say who people in my family are. If you can remember all, color the 3rd star. If you can only remember 50% of our lessons, then the 2nd star. But if you just remember a little bit, just the 1st star. Okay? Next, I can ask who someone is. Okay, what's your answer? Next, I can say the sounds of the letters M and O. What's the sounds of letter M and O? Ah, if you can say that, then color the 3rd star. Last, I can introduce my family. You can introduce like, this is my dad. This is my mom. Like that. Okay? It's workbook time! Yay! Open your workbook on pages 50 to 51. Page 50. Letter A. Color the correct beginning sound. Example is the number 1. This is a monster, right? So, there's already a color on letter M. Number 2. What's this? Octopus. Octopus begins with letter? What's the sound? Oh. Color it yourself. Number 3. What's this? Nose. Okay, what is the beginning letter? What's the beginning sound? Color it. Next. Letter B. Draw lines. Example is in number 1. Who's this? Yes, it's Grandpa. Number 2. Who's this? Sister, dad, or cousin? Find it yourself until number 4. Next, letter C, page 51. Read and write yes or no. Example in number 1. This is my grandpa. It's a yes. Okay. Number 2. This is my sister. Yes or no? Number 3. This is my brother. Yes or no? Answer it yourself. Last, letter D. Tick the correct answers. Number 1 is an example for you. He's my dad. He's my brother. The correct answer is, he is my dad. So the tick is on this box. Number 2, she's my mom. He's my uncle. What's the correct answer? Tick it. Number 3, she's my sister. She's my mom. Which one is the correct answer? tick it. Thank you for listening and participating. And that's all for today. We're done with our theme review for Theme 5, Level 1. I hope you enjoy everything that we did and see you again next time. Goodbye!